Thinking about moving to or visiting the city of Venice, Florida, and want to know the absolute best things to do while you're there? Then this is the video for you. What's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel, the absolute best place to experience Sarasota, Florida. The best homes, area reviews, relocation guidance, and more. Please take a quick moment to hit the like button and consider subscribing if you enjoy this video. We put out a bunch of new content every single week. Alright, in just a moment, in today's video, we are going to be back talking about Sarasota's southern neighbor, Venice, Florida, and specifically breaking down and reviewing some of the most sought after and desirable activities or destinations you'll want to consider. Before we jump in though, I wanted to quickly mention our new and very free 2020 Sarasota, Florida Relocation and Welcome Guide. In about 30 pages, we break down living, working, and playing in this lovely city. Again, it's completely free and the link is in the description below. Please check that out. Okay, hopping right in. Though it's not Italy, Venice, Florida still has some of the same charm and quaintness. Named after the Italian city, Venice has elaborate waterways and canals that cut right through the neighborhoods. This beautiful Florida town sits halfway between Fort Myers and Tampa Bay and has some of the best beaches in the entire country. There are lots of unique opportunities to explore in this historic, relaxed beach town. First up on this list, shark toothing at Casperson Beach. Casperson Beach is arguably known as the shark's tooth capital of the world, and many Venice residents enjoy combing through the sand for these tiny treasures. Lots of shops in Venice also sell shark's teeth sifters if you want to pick up some tools to help in your search. The converging currents at Casperson bring a variety of sediment onto the shore, which leaves behind shells, small rocks, as well as these sought-after shark's teeth. Once you've done enough hunting for the day, kick back and relax at the gorgeous natural beach. There are plenty of facilities for guest convenience, from picnic tables to ample parking and a playground, as well as restrooms and showers. Casperson Beach also has a nature trail almost a mile long that winds through the mangroves. This is a great place to hang out for a full day of Florida sunshine. Alright, number 2 for things to do in Venice, Florida. Shop and stroll Venice Island's downtown district. The heart of Venice is definitely its historic downtown with pleasant streets and local shops. Many of the buildings date back to the early 20th century, adding to the breathtaking charm of this town. Along with the boutiques and the stores, there are also several highly rated cafes, restaurants, and bars. I actually put together a little directory of some of my favorites. Let's hop over to my screen real quick and check it out. I put together a little directory of just some of my favorites in the downtown Venice area. All the major categories, island coffee, really delicious cold brew, some of the restaurants I mentioned earlier, and some other favorites, some unique stuff like the Blue Island Bistro and some Italian, some salons and spas, and then just some of the, my wife's favorite shops and some of our favorite shops together. This is a PDF, so if you guys just shoot me, if you're interested in kind of taking this with you, just shoot me a quick email, adam@experiencesrq.com, and I'll send it over to you. Thanks. Okay, moving to number 3, enjoy Venetian Waterway Park. If you are looking for a spot to explore Venice's canals and waterways, look no further than the Venetian Waterway Park. This park follows the Intercoastal Waterway, which separates the Gulf Coast from the mainland. With multiple miles of walking trails, there's lots to explore. Eventually, the Waterway Park ends at Casperson Beach, south of Venice. This is the perfect activity for those who enjoy being immersed in nature. And who knows, you might just see an alligator swimming in one of the canals. Okay, number 4, grab a bite at Sharky's on the Pier. Locals and visitors alike can all agree that Sharky's on the Pier is a must-do. This authentic Florida dining experience is a rare location right on the water where guests can eat, drink, and watch the local fishermen, and even take a mid-meal dip in the Gulf. They specialize in seafood, especially the grouper, and serve local brews all night long. Enjoy the salty air and the background noise of the waves crashing on the beach as you take in your local fare. Okay, number 5 on this list. Try something different with a riverboat tour on Myakka River. For a more adventurous option, go to the edge of Venice and spend a morning or afternoon on the river at Myakka River State Park. This is one of the biggest state parks in all of Florida and has a variety of scenic views from thick forests to flowing waters. This wilderness area provides opportunities to see native animals like alligators, herons, snook, or turtles in their natural habitat. Boat tours are offered at 9 a.m., 11 a.m., 1 p.m., 3 p.m., and 5. Priced are about $20 for adults and $12 for kids ages 3 to 12. The tours last about 75 minutes and are fun for the whole family. Okay, number 6, see it all at the Jetty, a Venice mainstay. The Jetty is one of the most beloved places in Venice where you can surf, fish, relax, rock climb, watch for dolphins, or just enjoy the Florida sunset. The North Jetty Beach is on the northern side of the bay and is an ideal location to kick back and relax by the sparkling blue Gulf waters. There are lots of amenities for your convenience, from bathrooms to changing areas. On the opposite side is the South Jetty, which is a bit closer to downtown Venice. However, the South Jetty doesn't quite have as much sandy beach area. Number 7. Get a bit of history at the Venice Museum and Archives or the historical Venice Train Depot. For those who like learning about the history of an area, then you'll definitely want to check out the Venice Museum and Archives in downtown. Listed in the National Register of Historic Places, you can find exhibits highlighting the local area dating back to the mid-19th century. Admission is free, and locals and residents alike enjoy viewing the artifacts, fossils, and pictures that made Venice the place it is today. The historic Venice Train Depot is another stop that history buffs will definitely enjoy. Located on the outskirts of downtown Venice, the station is preserved as a museum with free tours of the building where you'll find old carriages and trains. Okay, number 8, ride the ferry over to South Venice Beach. South Venice Beach is a unique area where no cars or even bikes can access. To get to this beach, you have to take the Venice Ferry or your own watercraft. The ferry operates from 9:30 a.m. to sunset every half hour except for on Wednesdays. Passes are only sold on a monthly or annual basis, and prices are a little steep, but it's worth every penny. The price for one monthly pass for non-Venice residents is about $140, and the cost of an annual pass for Venice residents is $290. Locals get a bit of a discount, and all passes are good for up to 6 people. Ferry passes can be bought at the Trust office on Alligator Drive. Once you arrive to South Venice Beach, you'll be greeted with pristine beaches and quiet surroundings, making it feel like your own private oasis. Alright, getting to the home stretch. Number 9, explore nature's finest at the nearby Scherer State Park. This state park is just a mere 15-minute drive north of Venice and is another beautiful place to experience the outdoor atmosphere. The park is made up of forests, lakes, and creeks and looks very similar to how the state would have looked hundreds of years ago. This is a haven for many animals, including birds, making it quite a great spot to birdwatch. Scherer State Park is open from about 8 a.m. to sundown all year long, and the entrance fee is $5 per vehicle. And last but not least, number 10, for things to do in Venice, Florida, try some more seafood at the Dockside Waterfront Grill. Dockside Waterfront Grill is another Venice restaurant everyone in your party is sure to enjoy. With an American menu specializing in seafood and a daily happy hour, Dockside represents laid-back and a beachy dining atmosphere everyone loves about Florida. Take in the views of the sunset over the harbor as you eat your daily fish selections or sip on a handcrafted cocktail under the tiki hut. Alright everyone, that concludes this video on some of the best things to do while living or touring Venice, Florida. If this was helpful, please let me know. Hit the like button, leave a comment, and maybe even subscribe. Also, if you want that comprehensive guide to Sarasota, Florida I mentioned earlier, we just published our free 2020 relocation and welcome guide. The link is right in the description below, and again, it's absolutely free. Please take a look at that one. And finally, if you kind of find yourself randomly popping in and out of my channel and you see videos here and there randomly, our weekly newsletter may add you some value. We send a weekly recap once a week, again, just one email on Fridays that highlights our recent videos, new and interesting listings, some local things to do, and more. Please take advantage of that. The link is also below. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching and supporting. Look forward to seeing you on the next one.